All that shit's gonna stop, man. Them big ass jumbos too, man. Like them supermarkets over here, them stupid ass names.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Tégama. Go on, sir.
2nd Esdras 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah, man. That's what's being set up right now. How many did you say got burned down?
95.
95 in 18 months?
Yep, 18 months.
So that's a year basically, man. A year and what?
Some change?
Yeah, whatever, man. Year and 4? 18?
6
year
months.
and 6. A year and a half.
Yeah.
Don't come with them 18 months, man. Just
That's
like
what it said in the article.
Huh?
That's what it said in the article.
You know how
It
them
said
females...
coincidentally.
Right. You know how them females come when you ask, how old is your child? Oh, he's 24 months. Oh, I already want to smack you. now I got a fucking thing. Dumb bitch. Just tell me how old the child is, motherfucker. Fucking 24 months or something.
24 months and 5 days.
Yeah. Shit. Bitch, what you doing to me? It's 35 months. I'm already angry because 24, I could, okay, that's 12. Yeah, okay, cool. 2 times 12. Okay, but you still piss me off because now I gotta calculate. I don't like that. No,
And you also, because you posted an article, I made a video about it today, that there's going to be a protest on the 22nd of June in Den Haag about the farmers.
Good.
Because the farmers, they want to cut off all the farmers in the Netherlands.
Right?
Hey, wicked man, they come in with the carbon footprint type shit that they have in China now in full effect. That basically, if you have too big of a carbon footprint, you're not allowed to do certain things. Certain freedoms, you're basically grounded because certain freedoms you don't get because you can't go to. If you take like the bike to a supermarket, you're good. But if you take the car, you have a problem. If you have, and that's what they want to bring right now, man. You know, and that's why they need that digital system, so that they can track every move that you make. You already have your phone in your pocket, so they know every step you take. How do you navigate to go to France with a car? Through Google Maps, right? But they also know where you are and how long you're driving and all of that, man. What music you listen to, what you look up, all these type of things, man.
By 2026,
yeah,
all cars manufactured are gonna have a kill switch. Did you know that? All cars that's gonna be manufactured from 2026, something around there.
Yeah.
Is gonna have a kill switch.
Hey, they also said that.
Hey, look who's here. Got a factory.
They also said.
Show that booty.
But she's humble.
Like a hookup.
But she
ain't got
humble.
time for that, man.
She got a real big booty though.
Yeah.
A big nasty booty.
Big, no, not nasty, crazy.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like it.
I don't know. I get a certain vibe from it. I don't like it.
But
You're righteous.
She got a crazy booty. It's not nasty. It's crazy. There's a difference.
With the big belly, you know.
I didn't see the belly. Shit.
You don't
Oh yeah, I
have to.
saw the.
Hey, you.
At least she got her head covered.
That's what that spirit did with that female too. You know, with female.
Hey, they also want to. That's why they want this no more gas cars after 2030.
They can shut that ass down.
Because they can shut that shit down, you know?
Or make it
Everything
crash.
electrical has to be put in a certain grid, you know? So you don't need, you must find a way to stay away from things that are necessarily have to be refilled or re-updated and re-put in a grid, you know? Like the houses that don't have chimneys nowadays. If you don't have a chimney, you can't keep yourself warm. So you need a grid again to sustain yourself, and that's what Esau does, man. He knows what he's doing.
You need a central heating then.
Yeah, he passes laws so that you can't have animals. Everyone's suffering, man. The farmers, if they don't agree with Esau, how is there going to be a famine? You understand? So if the farmers just keep selling to the people, you know, through a certain money system, you know, then there's probably a lot of people that can escape the famine. But that's what they don't want. They want to cut that off, man. You know?
Yeah, they don't want people to actually be able to go to a farmer and get their food for less money. You know? Did you know that a potato, the farmers sell it for 10 cents? A potato?
Yeah,
That's fucking horrible. And then you go to the store, they charge your ass like 4 or 5 euros for especially if it's biological.
like a half
2.5
kilo.
or 2 kilo.
Bio's expensive.
Yeah, but basically, because they didn't put pesticide, I want you to pay more. When I put the pesticide, go ahead, have 2, have 3. Back in the days, you had Colgate, right? It was this big of a tube. Now all the tubes are small. So they give you less for more even than the big tubes were. You remember that? We don't use Colgate. I only use it to clean my gold and my silver.
Yeah, because there's fluoride, which is
It cleans, right?
it cleans though.
It cleans.
It
Yeah.
cleans very good, man.
Keep on using it. See what happens to your inside. See what happens to your mind. It's gonna cloud the shit out you, right? You're gonna start thinking you could be a girl. For example, there's a lot of factors that's going on this planet Earth, man. Fuck it. Cesar, yeah man. Yes man. Can you read them?
Come. This is
We finished with Daniel?
Isaiah 24, right? You said
The 12.
Daniel was done.
I finished Isaiah, right?
What's that?
Isaiah's
Okay, you can read it.
I also had a scripture too.
Right.
Isaiah 24 and
Let me focus on service.
from 90 on the foundations of the earth are shaken. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Come. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high.
The high ones are these Edomites, man, and the heathen nations that are joined unto them, boy.
Come. And the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit,
Right?
and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days.
And that day we're gonna mock them like Saddam. How they mock Saddam, we're gonna mock them just the same way. But the only difference will be, we're gonna put them there. They're not gonna be hiding like they're hiding in the bunkers. Once we get them out of their bunkers and stuff like that, we're gonna mock them just like how they mock Saddam.
I want Rothschild in a 3-piece suit on the plantation, man.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
can keep his clothes.
Hot as hell.
Right. We're gonna work his ass to death. You see
Keep your suit on,
you see
man.
these rich Edomites, right? They're gonna get what they deserve, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't worked for like a couple of 100 years. That's great. You know how painful it is for a person that has these soft ass hands to make him go do some real work? He will blister and cut the shit out of himself, man. And after a while, it's gonna get hard on him. You know? Just like how you have a person that trains his shins. He keep on kicking that shit. In the beginning, it hurts, but after a while, he can kick your shin broken because his is hard from all the trauma that it sustained. Well, they're gonna have such strong hands. Even their females are gonna be like, "Whoa, you got some strong hands, Esau." You know what I'm saying? You're going.
Amen. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison,
Right.
and after many days shall they be visited.
They're gonna be visited, man.
Then the
We gonna open up the door and be like, "Hey, you know, it's gonna be dark over there. We gonna pack them up like sardines, man. They're gonna shit piss on each other. No water. When they want to drink, we're gonna just throw water up in there. Drink through your skin.
drink it up,
Yeah, drink it off
drink
the
it
ground
off the ground, man.
and off your skin.
Rats drinking with them.
Right. You know?
With
saw a
the
big ass
cheese on
rat
the back.
yesterday.
Rats drinking with them.
I saw a big rat like this yesterday, man. He was cool, calm, chilling. He was not afraid, man. There's bushes right here walking next to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Getting food, man.
Yeah, man. I was trying to record him, but then he ran off into the bush.
Don't film me. What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Big motherfucker, man.
Rat biting the Edomite, then drinking his water.
Yeah.
Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem.
That's basically their prosperity and their wisdom. For example, on the Islam flags you have a moon, and on the Edomites flag you have a sun. That's why they used to go to church on Sunday, because they're actually sun worshippers. That's why they got a pyramid on the dollar bill, because they're sun worshippers. Why? Because our sun and our moon is going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which is our wisdom and our light. Just like how Jacob is the sun and how Jacob and Rebecca. Wait.
Joseph.
It was
Isaac and his
Jacob
mother.
and his wife was the sun and the moon.
And the stars were
And the stars, right. But then you have another one, the other scripture that says that the sun and the moon is the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let me try and get that. Where did you read?
It's Genesis, man. Genesis 30 something, 39 maybe.
No, not that one.
About what?
It says the sun shall
Shall not give her light?
shall not in the kingdom.
Revelation, man.
Can you get that?
Yeah. This is Revelation 21 and
Get
23.
Hold that one, 21 and 23.
and also Isaiah 6.
No, Micah 3 and 6. Give me Micah 3 6.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Micah chapter 3 verse 8. This is Micah chapter 3 verse 6. Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them.
That means they won't have no more wisdom. The sun going down over the prophets means they have no wisdom. So our sun will be Yahweh, because it says in the kingdom that we shall not have no more sun, but Yahweh shall be our sun and our moon, which is the wisdom. Where is that again? Let me see, Zechariah 14.
Yeah, I have Revelation, and I believe also Isaiah 60.
God shall be our sun and our moon. God shall be our sun and our moon.
You want me to read the Revelation or continue in
give me
Ezra?
Revelation.
This is Revelation chapter 21 and 23. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of the Most High did lighten it,
That's it, basically.
and the Lamb is the light thereof.
Because in the kingdom, it's not gonna. Yeah, it was 60. Isaiah 60 and 19. See
Yeah.
me there?
Come. This is Isaiah
60
and 19. Chapter 60 verse 19. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee.
Right.
But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light.
So that doesn't mean that in the kingdom we're not going to have the sun and the moon. That means we're not going to have the wisdom and the nonsense knowledge of this world. We're going to have the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's going to be our sun, and he's going to be our moon, meaning he's going to be our intelligence source. He's going to be our information source. He's going to be our anything source, prosperity source, anything in existence source. He's going to be the source thereof. Because nowadays our source of intelligence is Edomite schools. And that's their sun and their moon, meaning their gods and their idols and stuff like that. That's basically their wisdom, their sun and their moon. You know, when you have a bright idea, you get like in the cartoons, you get like a bright
light bulb.
right, a light bulb above your head. That's basically their sun, and their light of this school is doing this nonsense science and stuff like that, which is a new religion. You know, but go back to where we were.
Second Ezra, right?
Yeah.
This is or Micah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Second Ezra That was Isaiah. I was reading Isaiah.
Yeah,
Right?
Isaiah 24. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse. Let me start at 22 again. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. They shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Right.
Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed.
Their moon and their sun shall be confounded and shall be ashamed.
Come. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, and before his ancients gloriously.
They're going to be ashamed, just like how the Hamites are going to be ashamed when they find out that Yahweh is with us. And they're going to bow their head in shame. They're going to be like, damn, I didn't know that you were the sons of God, man. Truly Yahweh is in you, because y'all be the sons of God. You know? Even the wicked Israelites are going to be ashamed. They're going to be ashamed to go to college, man. Do all that vagabond shit in college, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like the vice president, the old vice president of England, Cameron or something, he had sex with a pig, man. And I believe there's still video
Footage of
surfacing.
that, man.
There's still footage of that somewhere.
We got footage of this guy, this president. He's slapping on little children, man. Spanking them while he's naked and she's naked, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You got videos of those of Joe Button, Joe Button. You got Joe Button, butt naked, smacking on the little Japhetic child, man. From Thailand or something like that. But that's what you get, man. Y'all love Esau so much, right? He tied your bitch ass up, started whipping you with a stick. That's what you love, right? That's what you get then. Can you go on?
Okay. Second Ezra 13, right? Second Ezra 13 and
Finish the
Isaiah's finished.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Isaiah second Ezra. This is second Ezra 13 and
Hey,
4.
yo, why is he killed?
This is second Ezra 13 verse 4. And it's 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Right, that countenance is the face of the chariot. And everywhere that he turns, he's going to start burning people. Because the chariots will come with that concentrated fire, which is that fiery issue, that streamy fiery issue that issued from his mouth. And we have that same type of thing, but in a physical form. Why? Because it's not my word like unto fire, you know how it says. That's why when we speak to a lot of people that are against this word, they get roused up. You know, they get burned.
They want to fight.
Because they want to fight. Because this word is like a fucking piercing fire onto them. It's like a laser beam straight to the soul, and it hurts. It hurts so much that they want to fight. Even a nerd that never raised his fist up in a fight before wants to fight you now because he get hurt, man. That shows you what pain can do. It can make you want to fight. You know?
And then
Especially hurtful soul pain.
until reality slaps him in the face.
Yep,
then he
and it
gets
will
chin
smack him
checked.
literally. Hebrew smack. Damn. You know? With these scriptures.
Come on.
Okay, go on.
Come. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number
Wait.
from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
This is the Armageddon. This is Joel chapter 3. Can you get that real quick? Joel chapter 3. Where it speaks of the nations shall be gathered together to come fight the man that came out from the sea, which is space. These are the nations that are going to come, which is Armageddon, which means mountain of troops. Armageddon. That's it, right?
Come, because God means truth. God means truth.
Armageddon.
Can I get some water?
Hey, can you get me one too, man?
Yeah.
Cold water.
Yeah, yeah.
Minus the
My
fluoride.
head is starting to beat.
Minus the
Tell
fluoride.
me, Brother Kashan?
You start seeing these starlights?
Just starting to get a headache.
Can you get the spa water? Cold spa water
With ice cubes.
Yeah.
with McDonald's ice cubes
With lemon.
with a Mac burger
What you have?
and some plastic fries. Put some plastic fries on top of that meal. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. You want water?
Man, you rich, man. You finna buy everybody water? Are you sure? Are you sure you can handle it?
It's 4 euros.
It's 4 euros for one bottle?
One bottle is like,
Should I get arrested?
4 euros for one bottle.
no.
Fuck
for
out,
a small.
fuck
That's
outta
why I
here.
said this.
What the hell? I thought like, whoa, they raised it now. I know he wasn't talking about that, but I thought like, what? They raised the price? That's impossible. 4 euros for a bottle of water. They need to be shot, killed, burned, and hanged. All in sequence. Kush got his thieving ass arrested. He probably was pickpocketing people. These motherfuckers, they love pickpocketing. Can you read them? And one.
Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat,
Yahweh Shabbat means the Heavenly Father's judgment.
and will plead with them there for mine people and for mine heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations.
He's going to bring them all there to the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, which is Armageddon, meaning mountain of troops. And all of them going to burn, man, when they feel that fire. You can stop there. Okay, you go on there. Okay, give me.
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Hey, man, it could put you to death. It could literally kill you. Man, we have killed many people with this word. Now, did they actually die? Some of them did. Some of them did, man. Talking that shit, cut you with the scriptures, finna go home, talking all the way home, he talking that shit. All of a sudden, bam, bam, oops, accident. That's a surgical accident.
He died this last year.
He died funny?
No, he died on YouTube. What's his name again? He came against the Israelites also.
Oh,
Was making fun of.
guy.
You were talking about him every time.
Like apps.
No, not like
No, he's still, that punk ass nigga still
he had a
alive.
YouTube channel.
Other guy that you
Oh,
said.
rap
Lions.
the news.
Yeah.
Alright, that guy. That guy. Moses took his, see, he got his booger knocked the fuck out. Man, he's skin and bones right about now, man. He done blew up already in the grave. Poof! He done blew the fuck up already, man. And now he probably skin and bones. He really on that Bone Thugs and Harmony right about now, because he's in harmony now, man. He's in his right mind and he's a bone. You know, he a bone thug. You know? And his little son trying to take over the legacy. That's like the son of Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to fucking be the next Terminator, man. That shit, your sister is bigger than you.
Should come with something new.
I think when he made his daughter, he was full of that testosterone. Then when he got his daughter, his son, he was off of it. That son is fucking small.
His son is of a maiden, right?
No,
maid,
no,
right?
no,
That
no.
was cleaning his
That's
house?
another one. That's another one.
That they just found out, right?
No, actually, it was a long time already now, but I don't know what you mean with just. But it was recently, you could say.
They didn't know about it.
No, they knew, but they didn't acknowledge it.
Oh.
Until he got older and he started looking like him. He's like, hey man, wait a minute, you look like Arnold. Yeah, that's my father. Are you sure? You know? But at least he didn't punk out. You know, but in the beginning he punked out. He said, that's not my baby.
Yeah? Show you he's a jig, man.
No, because it could be, but you have to understand, not every Edomite that has problems with his chick is a jig. Because the scripture says that I shall put these curses upon thee. I have seen paranoid, crazy fights with Edomites between themselves, like husband and wife. Crazy shit. I've seen these Edomite females act worse than black females, man. You know, they do some crazy shit. I'll be looking at this shit like, damn, these curses are mean, man. These females, they have a passion of hatred toward these Edomites male, man. I'll be gobbling all that shit up. I shouldn't even be angry at feminists, because most feminists hate Edomite males, because they see where the power is. So they're gonna attack them. They ain't really attacking us, man. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, like I said, try that shit in different type of countries here in Europe. See how far you're gonna get with that screaming at a man's shit. You should especially do it in them Arab neighborhoods. See what happens. You don't see videos of black females going all berserk here, throwing shit in the supermarkets or any store, like a clothing store or any type of store, equipment store, or a food store. A snack bar where you can order shit and they jump behind the fucking counter.
What?
And then they start kicking the shit out of the fucking place.
You're getting
Trash
elbows.
it. Man.
You're getting elbows and knees, man.
They're gonna put hands and feet on you, man. Hands and
They
feet.
should do it in India.
Rape,
know what happened there.
Rape, correct. you black
Beat up.
females go with that big ass mouth over there in India.
But they kind of weak though.
Rape.
But yeah,
They raping you.
they gang up on you. Man.
They gang rape you. They gang rape you.
If you got pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Can you read on?
Come. This is second Ezra 13 and 4. No, and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
That's that Armageddon. And they're going to come against Yahushua to fight because he comes from the sea, which is space, in his chariot. And he's going to start burning people. Go on.
Come. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
That's the spaceship.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Because it came from space, that's why.
And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
So the Most High is going to put the spirit on them to fight, even though they're scared to death. Because they know they're going to be killed. Because they're going to see miraculous things. They're going to see things flying. They're going to see themselves flying too. But in a direction of where they don't want to go. But they're still going to go and fight because the Most High, just like how he hardened the Pharaoh's heart to still come and fight, even after all the miracles he saw. Because the Lord actually hardened our hearts also. Because Ezra said, why hast thou hardened our heart? So that it's from following thee. Because he knows you're stubborn, so he's going to make you extra stubborn so that he can really kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Just like how evil spirit came upon Saul to kill David
Right.
multiple times.
Basically. But he was just jealous. And then that evil spirit intensified that jealousy.
He amplifies it.
Okay. He can amplify your already within desire. Because the scripture says that it is your own lust that kills you. Where is it again? It is your own lust. No. James 1 and 14. Yeah.
How much you charge for water? 2 for a small little bottle,
Fuck that,
and
fuck that.
it's not even cold.
Fuck that.
I said to the girl, she was buying the water too.
Why don't
She
you go
grabbed the
there?
water
Well, where did you go?
over here by the other night.
Over there. It's expensive there. Here you need to go. To them coolies.
These motherfuckers is keeping it at temperature so it can save money. It's room temperature.
Okay. Can you go over there?
Yeah.
James 1 and 14.
Almost €8 for 4 little bottles.
They're raising up the price.
I thought so. I thought like, yo, this shit is expensive.
They say because it's cold, but if you touch the bottle, it's not that cold. But you just said they lowered the temperature of the refrigerator.
To save money.
to save money. Because the first time I also went there to take a bottle of water, it was warm. And then go back to the back to get it. It was also warm. It's not good.
Yeah. They want to make you pay for services that they're not giving you. It's the same thing like in basically giving you watered down wine.
Yeah.
You pay full price, but you get like 3/4 of 1/4 of actually what you're supposed to get. Now you gotta buy more just to feel something.
Russia they do that with liquor.
Yeah, with vodka.
Correct. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. But a lot of young Russians they die from drinking vodka, man. They're like, let me see, 20 years old. They already drunk themselves to death. Because there's nothing to do for them young cats out there, man. Young kids out there. They just drink themselves to death, man. Because they ain't got nothing else to do. Okay, but that's it. Okay, go.
James 1 and 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and intends it. Then when lust had conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
Right, because your own lust is going to carry you away. And then the Most High is going to give you up to vile affections. And then you're going to get fucking messed over.
And forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
Yep, that's what you then deserve and get. You know? Can you go back to where you were?
Come. 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire,
That's that laser.
and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Right?
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest.
So it had a very powerful sound, just like how you have thunder.
Come.
But
And-
then with the fire mixed in, and the tempest is wind. So, guess what? That's how a laser sound, right?
Come.
Well, in the movies. But then, they modeled it after some reality.
Come.
Because that movie from Steven Spielberg, the fourth
kind.
The fourth kind, Encounter of the Fourth Kind, something like that. You see the chariot playing music and playing with lights. That's real. Because the chariot is also mentioned to make a sound like a ram's horn. And you see that in their movies too. This movie with this guy that I hate, Tom Cruise, which is War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, yeah.
That movie, you can hear it, man. And then the fight starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some get crushed with blood to spread the blood, you know, over the blood, and some got taken captive, man,
Right, man.
on the tripods, right?
Yep, to work their ass, man. That's their baby.
Oh yeah, you see.
You see, they're different.
Come.
Check.
First,
What? You still ain't coming? This guy is gonna. You gonna make us water starve to death over here, man? What's wrong? Where you going?
Fasting right now.
Huh?
I'm fasting.
Yeah.
Mineral water, German.
Yes, so.
That's the only thing that they got. And I don't know if it's got fluoride in it.
So you read.
Yeah, I read it, but yeah.
Hey, heb je geen koud water? Wat voor water? Heb je het gedronken? Mag ik het? Can you get it from me?
Dying, huh?
No, you ain't got small ones, man? Heb je hem onderaan gezet? Waarom is het open?
Dat is mij gewoon zo goed.
Why you always gotta be the first to Why you always gotta be the first to drink, man? You ain't even shared? Can you give me, man? He ain't even asked nobody, hey, somebody wants some drink. Can you read them?
come. 2nd Ezra 13 and 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight,
It says with violence.
and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived,
Yeah, man.
but only dust and smell of smoke.
That's exactly the movie. What's that movie called again? Yeah, War of the Worlds. When that laser beam hit it, and it hit it with violence, man. It fell upon them with violence. And then they turned into dust or water.
Can I drink
Where
a
you
little
get
bit
this
of
from?
that?
Where you get this from?
Ryan said
How is it cold?
he kept it in his bag. Can I drink
Do
a little bit of that?
Nope.
Hungry, man. Go back, drink water,
Man,
get your own.
you almost you almost starved us. Yeah. With all that walking and pacing around, trying to get some cold water.
I'm not gonna buy something I don't know of. And it's like, it's expensive, man.
I was trying to shut myself.
€2, man, for a small one. They used to be €1. Now it's just doubled in price.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's very reviving. And this is what Esau wants to take from us, man.
Let me see how good it is.
You know? They want to put fluoride in the water. This ain't got no fluoride, man. This is what they want to take from you, man. Clean, refreshing water. You know what I'm saying? They want to poison you to death. And and nobody cares about it. Oh, it's good for your teeth. So, what was it?
Kazakh, he wants it.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got the bubble butts walking around. This is hot out here. It's hot out, chill. Hey, man,
At least he's covered up.
it's like it's like this so-called pandemic never happened, man. Everybody's walking all happy and stuff like that. The whole crisis thing, done basically on how you call that thing?
Disappeared?
It disappeared, man. You don't see no remnants of the disaster that had been. Just like in the book of Sirach 12, if I'm correct, where it says that when time is good, you forget about the evil days. But when evil days is here, you forget about the good times that you had. You know? That's what's happening right now, man. Everybody forgot about the so-called trouble that there was in a few months ago, man. A few months ago.
Yeah.
Can you finish this? Then we done.
Kan. Until where you want me to read it?
Until let me see. Until 13.
Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 11. Nothing. When I saw this, I was afraid. Afterwards saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him an other peaceable multitude.
Can you give it to him, man?
And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and others some brought off them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awaked and said, Thou hast showed thy servant wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer.
Right.
Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream.
Yeah, basically. But we know the interpretation because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai showed it to us. How? He gave the elder apostles and on down. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we know these, well, at least this prophecy. And it's going to come to pass. So everything that we say will come to pass because it's not our sayings. We're just saying it. And we ain't even super saying it. The Most High is going to be super saying it. Right? When he says it, it's going to be done. You know? All we need to do is talk about it before it happens so that you know how to get ready, how to prepare yourself. And that you know also there had been men speaking about it, especially starting with the elder apostles on down at Great Millstone in America, trickling all the way down to the other side of the world, which is the GMS Australia, which is the furthermost place from America. You think Japan is far. Australia is further.
I got a preset?
Because
Fuck it.
it takes like 23 hours from here to go to Japan, right? And from America it takes a day or something, right? You got to be a day in a day and something in the plane. Because from here to America is 9 hours. And from here to Japan is like what, 23? Well, how much did we check the other day?
11 or something.
Oh, 11 hours. Oh, sorry. 11 hours. So from here to Japan is 11 hours. From here to America is 9 hours. So from America to Japan, what's 18, 19, 20 hours? Might be a day. What'd you say?
The other way around.
They can.
Because of,
I don't know, some kind of currency or something. I don't know. Huh?
It's not allowed.
What's not allowed?
Even if you have Russia and you have America on the other side, if you fly from the corner point of Russia, you can see Canada, if I say it correct. But they are not allowed to fly like this to Russia. It's take about 1 hour flight, but they have to go from Russia. They have to fly to America, and it takes about. I also think about 24 hours to go to America,
And that's
and they
why-
can see it.
That's what they say about the flat Earth, right?
Yeah.
They start about the flat Earth because things like this.
Because if they do it the other way. Because if I'm correct, you can walk from Russia to.
Yeah, you can see it. If it's clear, you can see the other side of the not the United States, but Canada. You can see it.
If you're on Canada, you can see Russia.
Yeah, you can see the land. If it's clear, you can see the land. There's a little piece of island, and then you have
In
Canada.
Alaska.
Yeah, it's Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah, I think
Alaska and Canada.
Because
Cut.
when I flew to Alaska from
Yeah.
Switzerland, it took me 22 to 21
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
to get there.
yeah.
That's a fucked up
flight.
flight, man. 3 hour wait,
Yeah.
2 hour wait. It's crazy. Middle of the winter time, you just fly over America. You see all the ice and the snow and stuff, but then when you go over Washington State, everything green because there's no ice and snow there.
Same thing if you fly from the Caribbean, you go to America. First, you need to go back a little piece to Holland, to the Atlantic Sea, and then you fly to America. It's not, you cannot fly straight.
Just wearing underwear.
Yeah, man, this is crazy. But then when they're in the shower, they have regular underwear on you. They do like this.
Yeah. She got the underwear on, man. He was reading. He was reading, right?
All right,
I'm
Heather.
done.
Yeah, man. So with that, we're gonna give all praise. Y'all got something to say? Y'all got scripture? Cause I see you holding something.
Yeah, I was reading with him.
I had something.
Give me.
It's Isaiah 55 and 10, and it reads, "For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Right.
It shall not return unto me void."
Just like how the sun, how the rain doesn't go back up there, you know, that's the same way that the word of the Most High always goes forward and never goes backwards. Meaning he don't take back his words. You know, when you're drunk and you talk to your girl, and then tomorrow morning you find out what you said and you want to take back the words that you just said. Well, that's not happening with the Most High. He ain't taking back what he said. If he said it, it's gonna be done. Now he did make some exceptions. For example, he said that he that committed adultery needs to be put to death. He that committed murder needs to be put to death. King David did both. He committed adultery and then he caused murder upon a man. He didn't die for none of those two. He got punished, but he didn't die. Because I know there's a scripture that says that he wished he was actually dead because he said that death would have been better than all the things I'm going through right now. So that shows you that they know that in death there's rest. That's why everybody that's dead, they rest in me. So everybody that's, I know Trouble, his enemies, be clowning him right now. We might be clowning him too, but I don't know this dude. I never heard of him before he died.
Me neither.
Never heard of this dude. I just heard some dude named Trouble. I'm already thinking like he's Trouble.
He's a horrible rapper, man. It's
Yeah?
good that he's gone, man. He's fucking garbage.
Have you heard this rap?
I looked into when I watched a video concerning Elder Apostle Tahar made a
Right.
video about it. Then I went and checked it out. I was like, this is a garbage ass rapper. Garbage. I was like, it's good that he's gone, man. You know that thug bullshit, you know, that they push.
Talentlessness.
Yeah, man. No flavor whatsoever.
Talentlessness.
They just give a nigga off the street a microphone and say, hey, make some fucking music.
That's what they're doing nowadays, man. They figuring out how to actually make garbage ass rappers and make the people love them. Because I saw on the comment board people be wishing him rest in peace and
Of course.
God bless his family and I'm praying for his family. I'm looking at that shit, I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. That guy probably would shoot you in the face just for staring at him or stepping on the shoe if he didn't know that you was a dick sucking fan. Yes, I said it. You a fan, you suck dick. Because a fan blows. Remember that part? I'm not no goddamn fan. Never been. I always heard a fan. That blows. A fan blows, man.
That's what these thoughts do,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's what a chick does. That hole over there. That's what she does. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know?
Hold on. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right, so it's gonna come out. It's gonna come to pass. What the fuck am I feeling there? What? It's gonna come to pass, man. Fucking water.
Yeah, Romans 9 and 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy upon whom I will have mercy,
There you have it.
and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
So he had compassion on David. He has compassion on Jacob. He doesn't have compassion on Esau. He might have had some sort of compassion on Alexander the Great. Why? Because he wanted to forward his agenda. So he let him conquer everybody. And then when he was done, he killed him.
With the quickness.
With the quickness. Here it is, you so strong, you beat up everybody, right? But then you die of the punk ass disease. You know? You got a lot of these so-called Chicago rappers from Chirac made it at the hood, dodging bullets and shit since they was young, only to go die from drinking lean. Liver failure, die in a hospital. Shit ain't funny, but it's funny if you think about it.
They're really
He
beyond that
escaped
shit.
all the ops. He got shot at like he probably dodged like a couple of like 50 bullets consecutively. Today maybe 10, tomorrow maybe 15 or whatever. A few days after that, a few months after that, maybe a year after that. I don't know. But they dodged maybe hundreds of bullets. You live now in the fancy ass neighborhoods, but you die because you drink lean.
They,
know what I'm saying?
I watched this video of these dudes. They're called Shoreline Mafia in California, and these guys be pouring mad shits of that shit into one bottle mixed with some Sprite,
Oh no, shit.
and they share it. You know, they drink out of the mouth with the bottle, nasty as fuck, and then they pass it on to another nigga to drink out of it, and they're smoking weed, they're drinking alcohol with it too.
You're gonna die. All the bitches you've been kissing, you're gonna die from that shit, man. Somebody bound to give you. I saw this female gave people pink eye, man. She was letting people eat a puss, and then everybody that had sex with her, because they had an orgy, everybody that was there got pink eye. You know how funny that is, man? That shows you that you just go around and have sex with these slutty ass hoes, man. You know, give you some diseases that's not even in the books yet. You know what I'm saying? Give you some nasty diseases. Because they all over the place. You can't keep them, man. They ain't stable.
Throwing out their
Especially your
daughters.
daughter like that. With the belly all open and out.
There's one right behind us too, doing cartwheels and shit.
That's what you get when you
Boom,
have a
shorts and
female.
shit.
This is what you get when you have a female that has a daughter. It's the mother that is raising shameless daughters. Look at this shit.
And these gutless
Belly all
fucks.
poking out.
gutless fathers too, man, because these dudes that they're marrying is a bunch of fucking beta males, man.
Most of these Edomites, they got fathers at home, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of these Edomites, and still they're just like this. But then you have that Jake female that you see over there, you know. But father probably not in the house. Anyway, are you done?
Let me read one more. You read yours? Or I read the first one? No, you go.
What you gonna read?
Yes.
Philemon. Philemon. We barely read out of that one. There's a lot of good scriptures there too.
Yeah. Titus 2 and I'm sorry for that they may teach the young.
Ain't that punk ass motherfucker that sucked his teeth at us?
Yeah.
Crippled looking bitch ass motherfucker. We was walking over there. Look at the crippled little bastard.
He was staring at my face.
And then
he said what?
Yeah, man.
That was from last time, right?
He looking for trouble a lot of
Like a
times.
couple months ago.
And he can't even walk. He can't even walk. He can't even walk because he has like a little fucked up leg. And he wanna fight.
Yeah, man.
People like this, you just be like, hey man, listen man.
No fear.
Don't overwork it, man. Don't do too much. You know?
Hey.
Just because you're sick doesn't mean that we can't whoop your ass, man. We wouldn't. But people like this, they think they're above the law. Remember that Edomite in the wheelchair wanted to talk tough? You know? He got like two little short, stumpy arms, right? And then he want to start fighting. Look at what? How you gonna swing at me, man?
He's gonna
How
kick
you
you
gonna
out. You better watch out.
Kick? He ain't got feet.
And then you're gonna roll over your foot with his
ain't
wheels.
He ain't got legs, man.
Boy, I'll
Dude
push him
can't
off the
stand
side
up
of
to
a
piss. He can't
fucking
even.
hill.
He can't even stand up for himself.
Hey, he's lucky not like in Germany. I'll push his ass off the hill. We live on a flat land. Maybe I'll take him to the top of the escalator and push his ass off. Show him, teach him a
Kick
lesson.
him down stair flights. Sideways. Need to kick sideways because that's the hard one.
You know, this, you know that Sparta. You know when you kick him.
Oh, that's the frontier. It's the final countdown. You put that song real loud. It's the final countdown.
He's dropping all the way down to the bottom. Oh man. Jacked up.
You know?
Titus 2 and 3. Yeah. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accuser, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
A lot of females are false accusers, man. Rape, theft. Like he raped me.
A lot of these Karens out here.
Or you have a lot of females that when you walk by they grab their purse. They're not scared that you're gonna rob them. What they're scared, what they actually is they're jealous.
Racist
So
too.
what they did, that motherfucking right for that one. So they're jealous, so they hate your guts, right? So they want to offend you. I'm looking at that shit like, man, get the fuck out of here. If you grab your purse next to your man, I'm telling your man like, yo, she think you weak. You can't protect her. She's so scared with you of me that she feels the need to protect herself because you can't do it. I put him in that spot. Then the guy looking at her, I did that yesterday. That's why I said that shit. I was walking here. Bitch trying to grab her purse. I was like 10 kilometers away. She grabbed her purse like this. And I walked by and I said, hey, your husband is so weak, and he's right there, that you're scared that he can't protect you. And then he looked at her, and she looked at him. She was like, put her hands down. And I said, yo, man, I know you ain't scared. You're just jealous. And then I walked off, drinking. Bitch, I didn't even cuss him out. I just said that, then I kept on walking.
When you say that, so like they should probably
You're right.
like that.
You know? These females ain't shit, man. Especially these Edomites, man. Why? Because they're jealous as shit. They know they can't get you, so they're trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I had a few Jake females do that shit to me, man. Because if they can't get you, they're trying to hurt you, man.
call you gay.
Oh shit! I had that 2 days ago.
Your dick is small.
I had that. No, I didn't have that one. But I had that.
Tommy Sotomayor, they say that.
Oh.
Your
Yeah.
dick is small. You're gay.
Wow.
You hate your mama.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Yeah. Start
The
Your
gay-
mama black.
The gay one
Who
I
hurt
heard.
you?
I heard 2 times. 2 times I heard the gay one. It was from this bitch was just walking here. By the way, she was Jimbo chick. Yeah, man. She was walking here and then she walked back again. You know. But then she said that gay shit. I was cause I don't look at her. And after I think it was 3 weeks ago, I was just at the cashier, and all of a sudden they start talking gay shit. Like, oh, this guy gay, I think he gay. I was like, that bitch probably talking about because she was looking at me, right? And then the other day, the other one wanted to start a trouble, saying, yeah, the guy was always wearing the same clothing. These females are looking for fights, man. They're looking for fight if you ignore them. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna stand there and then they're gonna say some shit about you. You know? Funny assholes, man. But anyway, so with that, we're gonna give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the elder apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. And shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Shalom. What you was looking at me for? Because I said Great Millstone wrong. What you?